Silence, a powerful tool that narcissistic individuals use to crush you without saying a single word to you. A narcissist can fall silent towards you at the drop of the hat. They can fall silent towards you for a couple of hours, a couple of days, a couple of weeks. They can happily talk to those around you while ignoring you, claiming, oh, did anyone hear somebody speak? They look to gain the attention from others while they completely isolate and ignore you, usually because they've suffered some form of narcissistic injury, such as they didn't get their sense of entitlement met, they didn't feel like you were paying them enough attention. So they turn round and fall silent on you because they believe they weren't getting their own way. We all have the potential to fall silent when we found out somebody has lied to us or deceived us. When someone actually hurts us in those ways, we have the potential to sort of fall silent and gather our thoughts and not want to be around a person who's just cheated on us or humiliated us in some way. We're all capable of falling silent. It's the intentions behind the behaviour. A narcissist's intentions is to manipulate and control the situation into their favour. Their silence is a refusal to communicate with you, whether that is in the present or whether they go and disappear on you. There are several things that a narcissistic individual aims to achieve once they've fallen silent on you. And one of the first of these is attention. They want your attention. They're craving that validation. They want you to go chasing after them. So if they've disappeared on you and you're messaging them to find out whether they're okay, they're going to continue ignoring you, but they're enjoying the fact that they are relevant and that they matter to you. After all, you're still messaging them. They'll be with somebody new, getting attention elsewhere. If it's your parent, they'll pick up your sibling or a cousin or a friend. If it's your partner, they might pick up one of their children that they dropped recently and fell silent on. They might go for a new partner. They will be trying to get that attention from somewhere and be playing the victim of how you are the issue. If you don't chase after them, they get offended that you didn't chase after them. And that'll be why they've got the attention elsewhere. If you do chase after them, they're offended. They can react negatively and then say it's because you wouldn't leave them alone. So you can't win. Narcissists fall silent to control. By going silent, they're trying to manipulate you into doing whatever it is they originally wanted you to do. So if they ask you to do something and you said, oh, if it's a narcissistic friend and they came to you and said, hey, I'm just wondering if you can come and help me move this tonight. And you can say, oh, no, I'm ever so sorry. It's my nephew's birthday. We've got a big thing planned, but I can come and help you tomorrow. The narcissist gets offended that you didn't put them first. Oh, can't you just nip in for 5 minutes before you go? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't have time. The narcissist gets offended. So in order to regain control of the situation, they fall silent, they punish you so that in future you don't say no to them or you don't call them out. A narcissistic individual can be cheating on their partner with their best friend's partner. And when they get caught out, they fall silent on everyone. They fall silent on the best friend. They fall silent on the partner. They fall silent on the person they were cheating with. They go off to lick their wounds. They might play games to get people to chase after them to see whether they're okay, even though they were the one that's in the wrong. They don't apologise. They just shift the blame of how someone wasn't paying them enough attention or how the other person just wouldn't leave them alone, because it's never the narcissist's fault. It's always somebody else's. They fall silent for that power. They have the thrill of watching you chase after them. They want to feel superior. They want to feel in control. They use the silence to demonstrate their sense of self-importance and to watch you squirm. They use silence as validation. Narcissists need that external validation. Yes, we can all like to be validated now and again. We can all do something and then sort of think, oh, was that right? I'm not sure if that was right. Do you think do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? When realistically, we do need to put ourselves in our best friend's shoes and think of somebody we really care about coming to ask us that question and be our own best advisor. What advice would we give to that person? With a narcissist, they're seeking the validation that they're the most important person in the world, that they're superior, that they're better than everybody else, that you just simply cannot live without them. They're seeking that approval. So they fall silent to elicit some form of reaction from you so that they can feel like they matter to you. It reaffirms their self-worth and their importance within your life. They fall silent to manipulate you, to train you, to brainwash you into walking on eggshells around them. So when you do something they don't approve of, they will fall silent on you so that in the future you don't take that action, because the last time they refused to communicate with you and it hurt. Their silence leaves you feeling confused and stressed and depressed and anxious and eager to regain communication and work through issues and break the silence, restore the healthy communication, not recognising that it's very unhealthy with a narcissist. So they fall silent to manipulate. They can fall silent for that reassurance, similar to the validation. They want to see whether you care, whether you're going to give chase, whether they matter to you. And if you don't give chase, they go and seek out new sources of supply and then blame you. If you give chase, they enjoy the fact that you're chasing them. They often want drama and conflict when a narcissistic individual falls silent. They're seeking that drama and that conflict to give them the sense of power, to give them the sense of control, to gain the excitement, to get the validation and the reassurance. Narcissists fall silent to create that conflict and that tension so that they can regain control over the situation. And with their hypocritical double standards, it's perfectly okay for a narcissist to fall silent on you. However, they get very offended when you fall silent on them. And then they go all out to guilt trip you or manipulate you or act like nothing has happened at all in order to try and regain control over you. When it comes to the narcissist and their silent treatment, you have to be careful around those who lack empathy. So if you live with them, you need to be careful. However, if it's an extended family member or a friend or a parent that you don't live with, an ex-partner, when they fall silent on you, respect their silence. Leave them to it. If they don't show that continued pattern of behaviour, and it might be the first time that someone you've recently met has fallen silent, you can just say, right, I respect you need a bit of space right now. You know where I am. Get in touch if you need me. Then leave them to it. You'll soon drive a narcissist away with that behaviour. With a narcissistic individual, they're seeking that attention. The less attention they get from you, the more likely they are to leave you alone. Many might escalate their games. You have to ride out the storm. However, your silence in return is your best defense mechanism, and it can feel horrific doing it. However, focusing on you and the things that are going to bring you calm and peace and happiness and the activities that you enjoy and the people that are willing to openly discuss things and treat you right. Focus on those things and try as hard as you can to ignore a narcissistic individual. Even if you have to set yourself goals. So after day one, goals and treats, after day one of them ignoring you and you not chasing them or messaging them, rewarding yourself with something to keep you on track. More often than not, a narcissist will turn up offended and act like nothing ever happened when they want something from you again, in which case remain silent towards them. It's not easy. You can feel like you're being narcissistic because it's a narcissistic behaviour. However, it was their behaviour that led to it in the first place. They'll twist it that it was yours. because they want you to think that you're the issue so that they can continue manipulating and exploiting and getting their needs met by you. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. They'll be in the description also if you'd like to go and check those out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.